Let's talk about feel stuck. Many women using this word a lot. I feel stuck. I don't know what to do. I can't move forward. And over time, this word is starting to feel heavy because when you feel stuck, you start believing that something is wrong with you. You start questioning yourself, your decisions, your ability to change, and your confidence. And the more you think about it, the more stuck you feel. Stuck is not who you are. Let me say this clearly. Being stuck is not who you are. It's not your personality. It's not a lack of intelligence. And it's not a lack of effort. Feeling stuck is in state, not an identity. But when do you stay in that state for too long, you begin to confusing the two. You start say things like, "This is just in how I am. I've always been like this. I can't stay consistent." And slowly the problem stops being the situation and becomes the story you tell yourself. Most women are not stuck. They are overloaded, overloaded mentally, overloaded emotionally, and often physical tense without noticing. When the system is overloaded, movement feels impossible. Not because you don't want to move, but because there is no space here inside. Inside. You can't see clarity when your mind is full. You can't decision calmly when your body is tense. You can't move forward when everything inside feels heavy. This is what overload looks like in real life. You wake up already tired, not because you did not sleep, but because your mind never fully rested. You think about what you needed to do, but starting feel hard. You delay a small decision. What to answer, what to choose, what to start. Even simple things feel heavy. Not dramatic, just heavy. So you wait, you postpone, and then you feel guilt for not acting. Think more does not bring clarity. Here is another important point. When you feel stuck, your instinct is to think more, to analyze more, to looking for right answer. But clarity does not come from think harder. Clarity disappear when the system is overloaded, and it return when the pressure goes down. Try to force clarity is like try to hear and the whisper in the noise room. The problem is not your hearing, it is the noise. My name is Saurey. I work in one-on-one with overwhelmed women who feel mentally overloaded, emotionally tired, or disconnect on the inside. What I am sharing here is not motivation, and it is not theory. It's what I see every day in the real conversation with real women. But many women think the solution is rest. Okay, and rest is important, very important. But rest alone does not resolve overload. You can rest for 1 week and still feel confused. You can take time off and still feel blocked because overload is not just an energy. It's about accumulation. Accumulation, too many thoughts, too many expectations, too many internal demands. Make sense for you? Comment in the chat. Make sense, yes or no? Until the system create one response. Freeze. This is why some women don't move, not because they don't care, but because they don't feel safe enough inside to move. Every point feel risk. Every decision feels heavy. So staying still feel like the safest choice. That is not laziness. That's overload. The ordering matter. You don't move in to feel better. You feel more stable to move. When the systems settles, movement becomes natural again. Not forced, not dramatic, just impossible. This is why you're not stuck. You overloaded. If this feels familiar, and I know this speaks to your real life, you haven't lost yourself. You haven't failed. Your system is just in full. And when there is space again, movement returns. Clarity returns. Confidence returns. That's it for today. Take what support you, leaving what doesn't. If you have any question, please let me know.